a story that I sometimes tell about our first time that we came to Russia, and it was such a, to be honest, like we were a little nervous because we had never been here. We didn't know what it was like. In a lot of countries, when it was our first time, you know, sometimes it was really easy, sometimes it was really hard. Sometimes, like, for example, for some people, like if you guys go to some places, maybe you don't like the food so much, or maybe it's hard to get sleep or something, maybe you get a cold. For us, those things would happen. And I remember when we came here, just even getting out of the airplane, there were tons of fans at the airport. And we felt like we were being treated like a pop group. Which was, I mean, that's not obviously not bad in the sense that like there was a lot of love, but you guys are being very distracting right now. I'm gonna pause this story real quick and just acknowledge you guys. This is very cool. Thank you very much for this. We can make noise for Chester real quick. Make some noise. So what I was saying was that we got here and we had a day off. We had a day to walk around. And we walked into Red Square, into the area around Red Square. And from a distance, way off in the distance, like super further than that wall, there was a poster, there was like a low billboard, a poster on the ground level. It was about like this high. It was touching the ground, but it was like this tall, and it was super wide. And it was an advertisement for our show, Linkin Park, and our pictures. And so our first reaction was, wow, cool. They've got our poster up, or we got our advertisement up for the show. Like, you know, hopefully it'll be a good show. Hopefully it'll be big, and people have seen the sign and will come see it. And then I got closer and I saw there was writing all over it. And I was scared. I thought, oh no, like what if there are people like making fun of us? What if they're, you know, writing bad things about the band on the poster? And I think I was with Dave. It might have been Dave and Joe. And we were all like, ooh, that could be bad. And we were walking in that direction. We got up closer to it. And the closer we got, we realized that it wasn't messages of "we hate you, go home." It was wonderful, warm messages. They drew hearts around our heads. They drew, they wrote "We love you, Linkin Park," and "We love you, Brad," "We love you, Rob," "We love you, Joe." Every single guy. And I say that just because sometimes when you're traveling on my end, when you're traveling, but also for some people who, you know, I don't know, watching the news or looking at social media, sometimes you wonder, like, can they just not get along? And I'm gonna butcher the quote. Who is that? Was it Mark Twain that said, bigotry, let's see, it was like something to the extent of like travel is fatal to bigotry or something like that. I'm getting it wrong. Look it up after the show, we'll get that right. We'll get it right. But the point is that when you travel, when you meet more people from different places, you realize there's similarities, you realize that we're not all that far apart. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for always making us feel really, really welcome. You guys have been incredible. So I always ask people at this moment in the show to do what we've always done. What we've always done is, you guys sing Chester's part. Are you gonna sing Chester's part? Right. Even you guys up top? Super loud?